everyone. We hope you're all remaining calm and positive and healthy and happy at home. We're just here to take you through some of the hand building techniques, because for us potteries, it's a lot more than just making things that you can use around your house, or it's a lot more than just a creative process. It's a way for you to calm your mind and just be able to be still and in the moment and take a little break from all the chaos that happens in life, especially at the moment. So we think it's a really nice way to let yourself wind down a little and relax and do something that's good for your mental health and keep you nice and happy. So because of that, we want to make our hand building techniques accessible to everyone, and so we're going to take you through the techniques that we use in class so that you can do them in your own homes. Right, so we're going to start with the pinching technique. This technique's really nice if it's your first time using clay, because it gives you a really good feel of how the clay responds to your pressure and your hands. It's also really straightforward, and it's a really nice way to zone out because you don't have to bother with any tools. So I would mainly use this technique if I were making like a plant pot or a bowl or a little dip bowl or a ring dish or something like that. It's sometimes a little bit harder to get really specific shapes with this technique, so it's a nice way to just do something quite freeform. All right. You can also use this if you're going to build on top of it. So you could just use it for the bottom half of a vase and then add a whole heap of coils to the top, which is going to make the vase process a lot quicker. Okay, so what you're going to do is get your clay into a bowl to start with, and then just the clay is in a bowl, you just want to poke your thumb down into the middle. You don't want to go the whole way through the base, obviously. You want to leave about 1 centimeter of width for your base. And then nice and slowly, you're just going to start pinching and pulling the clay into the shape that you want. Try and not move all of the clay too fast, because you'll get weak spots and thin spots in your walls if you do that. So as you go, you're going to get some little cracks around the surface like this. That's totally normal. The clay is just being stretched, so that is what happens. You just want to make sure that you smooth them all out with your thumb along the way. If you leave all these little cracks to the end, they can dry out really quickly and you won't be able to smooth them over. So just keep an eye on that as you go. And then you basically just keep working until you're happy with the shape you've got. So once your pinch pot is finished, you just want to make sure that roughly all of the walls are roughly the same thickness, and also that the base isn't too thick. If you pick it up and it feels like a paperweight, it's probably a sign that there's too much clay in the corners here, and you can just try and move some of that out. Once it doesn't feel like it's really bottom heavy, then it's done and you're good to go.